Hello everybody, it's your friendly GreenFlamingo, and today we are getting started with obviously the 4K testing. We, in the previous two videos, tested the lowest settings at 4K and low settings with shadows at max, or competitive low settings. We are now on competitive medium settings. Let's take a look at what competitive medium settings are. It's very similar to when we tested 1440 and 1080p. So medium model detail, medium texture detail. Shaders are low because we don't have a medium preset for shaders. Water detail goes from simple reflections to reflect world. Shadow detail remains high as it's always been. We have 2x MSAA, and while I would argue it's not really necessary at 4K, for consistency's sake, we're just going to turn it on, but on its lowest preset. And you might be wondering, well, if this is medium settings, why is anisotropic filtering at 16x? And the answer to that is that anisotropic filtering doesn't really have a significant impact on basically any GPU made in the last, 15 years. It's not hard for most modern GPUs. The only reason you would really want to lower this is if you were running an ancient GPU, which we may do at some point, but this is not an ancient GPU. We don't need to lower this to like a middle level. Anyway, that is what we have. I'm just going to verify my mouse sensitivity is at the right sensitivity. Yup, raw inputs on. We are good. Let's go and join the server. One of my commenters asked what server I play on. I play on c2play.de here, and it is a Dust2 Deathmatch server. And the reason I pick it is because there's usually more players on here than basically anything else, aside from this. But we might consider going there at some point, but it's for consistency's sake, we're doing this one because it's Dust2, and it's a deathmatch server, and it's what I've always picked. Anyway, without further ado, let's get the gameplay started. I've also been getting back into aim labs, so pretty much daily now. So we'll see how far that takes me. We are starting the frame graph now. I am auto-assigning and auto-selecting. Let's go. Random, random. We always do random weapons here. I'm going to rotate from left to right, because why not? Anyway, I'm going to first try hug this corner. I really want to hug this corner because I'm trying to reduce my visibility from over there. Just going straight across sounds like a great way to make me a obvious target. And the frames here are a bit stuttery. Oh, I just got 3 of them with and unfortunately, I didn't get that guy. How many of us are players? Okay, there's some players, but it's mostly bots. Keep in mind that frames overall will probably be better on a less bot-heavy server and on most competitive servers, because obviously 5v5 is not 14 versus 14. More players equals more lags. And that is really just what it boils down to. And actually, I'm just going to keep shooting down here, because this is exactly what a machine gun is good at. I'm going to reload while our buddies advance. That helped keep the blind fire down, I think. And I just got... I didn't keep an eye on the kill feed. Anyway, we will obviously go through another round, because that is what we do. Personally... actually, it just occurred to me, of course it feels laggy. We're at 60 hertz. Sorry, I recently been practicing aim labs on my main PC, which, you know, is not locked at 60 FPS at 4K. That obviously would explain why I feel like I'm lagging a lot, even though I'm not. Oh, he had the better crosshair placement than me. I did get a good initial kill there, though. The question is he going to be advancing beyond these doors? Because if he advances beyond the doors, it's going to become a little problematic if they can establish a bit of a spawn camping scenario here. Oh, that's Buddy. And I unfortunately got unlucky. I walked in front of an opper. There's not much you can really do to avoid line of sight with the oppers. Pretty much with oppers, they're always a disadvantageous fight, simply because they are, you know... They have more damage output than you do, and they only have to aim for the body, unlike us, you know, normal players who are not, you know, using ops, and therefore have to headshot if we want to get an instant kill. So, yeah. Here we are. We are now advancing. I'm going to be trigger happy because trigger happiness usually is a good solution when you are playing with M249. Unfortunately, we kind of got surprise attacked by the guy hiding in the corner. This is a good reminder to always check your corners. All right, anyway, we're going to go and invade this area, and we're going to go and head through to get over to tunnel and then try to take over mid. Either that or cat, although cat would be very difficult from that angle. We'll see. Either that or it just works out. I mean, if it all just works out, that'll be nice. Unfortunately, the second we head into mid, that's where things get a little hectic, because, you know, that spawn. But I call that a mission success, because we did pretty good. Anyway, we're going to now go try just take over B just straight up. So here we go, and we'll see how this goes. The lag is, well, it hasn't been consistently below 60, although it's been... No, it's definitely been, we've definitely been having some stutters. It looks like our 1% lows might be somewhat of what's causing it. Unfortunately, I panicked and could not aim. I need to remember that you have more time than you think, and I need to, like, actually, actually think and try aiming instead of just shooting. It's what I've been hoping aim-labs will fix a little bit of. Unfortunately, they both advanced at the same time, and I wasn't aiming at the head. I need to do a better job of maintaining head level. There we go. I'm gonna just keep it at head level. Bam! There we go. Head level seems to improve our odds a little. Well, I don't know. It looked like he was kicking our butts earlier. Run. Try to take this guy out. Oh, shoot. Just gonna hide and reload. Oh, shoot. There was a guy down there. I should actually have opened with a nade, honestly. Probably that's what I should do. I also need to more instinctively click Q instead of trying and scroll. Either that or bind what Q does to pressing in scroll like I did with Overwatch. Way back when Overwatch, you know, didn't suck balls. Yeah. I used to be an Overwatch fan. Quite a big Overwatch fan, actually. I really enjoyed it until Overwatch 2 came out, and then I suddenly kind of didn't like it. Yeah. Unfortunately, my friends are still playing those, so it's not like I usually get a lot of chance to play things with my friends other than Overwatch, because most of my friends still exclusively play Overwatch, even if it's still, even with how much it sucks now. I mean, I got a couple kills there. I think I got pretty far there, considering, yeah. Let's try to take over tunnel from B. Let's go. One down. Okay, retreat. And get ready, because they might be advancing any moment now, like that. Double kill. Multi-kill. Got him. I think the aim labs is starting to pay off a little. Anyway, we're gonna rush down here. Killing spree. Depending on how this turns out, we might have a little bit of a conundrum here. Let's see what happens if I just wait here. The only thing I'm worried about by hiding here is that if they shoot through here, they're still going to do damage.
Double kill.
That's a super nade, and that really, yeah, that's also a super nade. Great. Unfortunately, super nades are kind of hard to avoid versus normal nades. Anyway, let's just go straight down B this time. And I got an M4, so it should be interesting, because this is a relatively accurate weapon if you strafe correctly. I'm hoping to get better at it now that I'm getting back into aim labs. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm try-harding so much, honestly. It's not like I have to be particularly good as a gameplay benchmarker to make a valid benchmark, but I guess it's fun. I guess it's fun to try and strive to be better at the game. Is what it is. It's not try-harding, it's just I want to get better at the game.
Killing spree. Double kill.
They're gonna probably head up here. Just gonna keep an eye on this spot because they're probably gonna advance up there the second they have a chance. Bam. He was not expecting me to be there.
Killing spree.
The only catch here is that I have to be careful not to... Oh, that was a shadow. Remember what I mentioned about how shadows are advantageous? That right there was why. I know there's a guy hiding right there because his shadow was cast through the door somehow due to some, I don't know, glitch. Hi. Alrighty. So that concludes our medium setting competitive test. Here's our averages. Keep in mind we are, of course, still capped at 60 frames a second because of the 60 hertz limitations at 4K that this card has. However, the M2000 on its averages was averaging 97 frames a second, which is well above 60. Our lows were still above 60. The real catch here is that our 1% and 0.1% lows are 27 frames a second. We definitely did encounter a couple moments where it was getting pretty laggy. So, yeah. Anyway, that concludes the medium setting test. I will see you all in the next video. If you guys like benchmarks like these, do leave a comment letting me know maybe what you think or maybe what can be improved. And also, if you have a graphics card that you want me to consider trying, leave it down below. I'm not guaranteed to buy it, but I might, and I might test it depending on how many people request it. So let me know. See you all in the next video. Bye.